Have I been cheated on before? Nigga, do the math. How about that? But other than that,
that ain't the answer.
That's not.
You went broke.
You went broke.
What does that mean?
Exactly what I said.
Is it how you go broke? Is it how you go broke or that you Tune into an episode of Don't Do That Chat. Today we're going to talk about relationships, cheating, all types of stuff about to get real juicy, alright? As always, this is Dartis, aka Tease.
Hey, Matey.
Think there's money, it's all good in the hood. I just need me a wood. Yeah, this
Y'all Mo.
Hey, let's get it. And our special guest today is the one and only Desi. Coming all the way out from the Death Soul. Alright, let's get it started. Alright, let's get into it. So we're going to talk about relationships, and we're going to start off with a quick recap of last week, asking our guest, Desi, how she felt about a couple topics. You know, she going to do a quick take on them real quick. So the first one is, do you feel like social media impacts relationships nowadays? Yes or no? You can elaborate.
Yes, I do feel like it impacts certain relationships. People who give a fuck about what people on social media have to say. I think that people like to be shown off in a relationship, but I don't think like it's no pressure in people who already are locked in. However, I do feel like social media does cause people to like kind of go overboard and have bitches like arguing with their nigga for no reason over social media likes and shit like that. I think females or even niggas sometimes both be insecure when it comes to social media.
No.
Hey, whoa.
You be insecure, bro.
Whoa,
Okay.
you was pointing at me?
I'm pointing at you.
Okay. I see what it is. It's all good. I'm used to carrying the team on my back anyways. You feel me?
Whoa.
Child, please.
Oh, no. Okay, come on.
Teamwork.
Hey, we used to carry the team on our back. All right. So, I mean, that was her first take. You know, we're going to get on to the second one. I already know she got something to say. She already said it. But anyways, Desi, so moving on to the second topic, what do you feel about men versus women and expectations? And Dartis will throw the clip in about what she's finna respond to right now.
First off, y'all probably gonna hate me for this, but a lot of y'all girls today, y'all expect too goddamn much. I'll tell you right now. If I just met you, you expect me to pay for everything. Look.
In my expectations from last video, I said, man, if I take you on a first date and you expect me to pay for everything and I haven't even met you first, it's not happening like that. I mean, we gotta establish some boundaries, you feel me? Like I said, I ain't no broke ass nigga, don't get me wrong. I ain't no broke ass nigga, but you just gotta have some better expectations with me because, hey, what the fuck was that, bro? Like, hold on, bro. Hey, okay, hold on, bro. Nah, fuck that. I heard that.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Okay, go look.
Nah, what I was saying.
He said he
can't
can't
spend money on that first date.
All I'm saying is you can't just come into that first date and expect me to just drop a bag on you. What's dropping the bag? Oh, me going out and providing everything. As far as like, if I go out there and you expect me to do everything for you, and you don't even bring nothing to the table. As far as like, damn, like, I can't even know your name, don't know anything about you.
Are you picking her up?
Am I picking her up? Yes.
You picking her up, you paying for the movie.
I mean, that's not a problem. But here's the thing. It's not a problem though. But I'm just saying, like, you just can't come in there with a sense of entitlement. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like I phrased that wrong. But you gotta be respectful. We can't be coming in with a sense of entitlement and shit like that. You can't come in and have your own image of what you expect to happen. Feel me?
What's your take on that? How you and Mike be about the date situations and shit like that?
Right.
I was gonna let Desi say her topic because we were revising last week.
You right.
But for me, honestly, just on the recap of last week, like I said, or if I didn't state it, I paid for that first date. I'm sure I paid for the first two. But after about the first two, if I like you enough,
first dating anymore.
But I'm just saying, bro, like for a liar, nigga, you just asked me, bro. I paid, bro. Look what is we talking about, bro? You niggas.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, bro, yeah, I paid for the date. You feel me? I paid for my first 2 dates I with her, bro, and then she paid, I think, for the next one. And then we started kind of breaking it up, you feel me? But
So then you on some code.
yeah, so eventually, like, we knew it wasn't about the money type of shit, but like, I was being genuine. You feel me? I was being a man. I feel like I had to pay for
That's
shit.
all I was trying to explain to the
Exactly.
people. Basically, y'all be on some co-issue. People be thinking that a healthy relationship is just a man paying all the time.
Oh yeah, hell no, not all the time, but I'm saying as far as like the first
But we
date.
got off initially as a man, you the hunter, so as a hunter, you got it.
I'm saying that first date.
Exactly, that's my thing. If
First
that's what I'm
date,
saying. Like,
let's
if
date.
you go ahead and
Click,
if
click.
I go out and make the effort, bro. If I go out and ask you, then yes, it's all on me. But I'm saying, like, if it's a mutual thing, like for example, bro, like let's not act like females don't slide in DMs too. Okay, that definitely happens. If you slide in my DMs, bro, like shit. I'm the person who's expecting something right now. Like, if you slide in my DMs and expect me to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do everything for you. Like, nah, I didn't even reach out to you. Like, what is that? But I mean, hey, fuck what I gotta say. I want to hear what she gotta say.
So, I mean, I just feel like as far as expectations, that's where you already kind of go wrong. You expect this shit from somebody. I feel like in a relationship, anything, like, you know, if you're looking for something from somebody, like, kind of having that expectation, you don't know where they are mentally. So it's just a broad spectrum as far as expecting shit from people. Now, I understand, like, having standards and shit, like, okay, as far as feeling entitled, I feel like the woman, like, if she don't respect you in a way, she's gonna kind of like try to run over you. So in a sense, I feel like niggas kind of already getting red flags on their first few dates. That's not the female for them, but I feel like they kind of still pursue that because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because we know the reason. But
You trying to
you
get
told me, what the fuck was I saying? Because goddamn, you said walk and I said.
No, I get what you're saying. So yeah, you're pretty much saying is like you. First of all, the wrong thing, you have expectation. When you have expectation of something happening, that's when you get your feelings hurt. Don't have expectation. Go in there at the even thing. What happens. Don't go in there assuming you're going to pay for everything unless you say that I'm going to pay for everything on this date. Give
I
a fair
feel
chance.
like if a man is asking you on a date, he's paying for the date.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like, you know, if that's something y'all first. Huh?
Is he paying for all the weed to the alcohol?
Is he paying for the
It's
what?
the first date.
I know. I'm not saying.
It's
I'm
the
just being
fun.
devil's advocate.
You know what I'm
Devil's
saying?
advocate.
Why are you like? I feel like if the girl does decide to, oh, let me woo woo woo, like that's kind of giving you like, okay, like I see what she's about in a way. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's no pressure in the beginning. Y'all should be taking initiative definitely if y'all pursuing a woman. So,
Yeah, fellas, once she give you that whopping wham, then that's when she pay for everything. Remember that. You got to. I'll play it. Don't take that away.
Why you say that with a straight face though?
All right. So now we will get into
once
this week.
you get that whopping wham, you got a few more responsibilities on your plate.
And
Honestly.
let's strap it up.
You know, she give me that whopping wham, I'm gonna give her that bam. You know what I'm saying? That bomb ass meat, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it. Get some help.
You feel me? I got that shit down. You feel me?
That's what that shit
bam. You feel me? Hey, but
Hey,
the last topic on our recap coming up, we talked about in last week's video. We talked about relationships now versus relationships then. We're gonna get Desi's opinion, but before the recap was, I believe we were talking about as far as like relationships now versus relationships then. I would say now it's more centralized on, you know, everything else as far as like everything else outside the relationship. You know, nobody really cares about looking inside the relationship. It's always the relationship outside rather than people looking in. You feel me?
Like that, I feel like social media, everything has created like, you know, a lot of different ways to kind of express yourself, contact people. Like motherfuckers is finding their long lost family on social media, which is a blessing. You know, that's a good thing, but it's like, okay.
A lot of porn on that motherfucker too.
It's a lot of toxicity on the internet as well. I would say I feel like it becomes overwhelming being on the internet itself. So I feel like relationships then and now, like, yeah, you writing love letters to your person because however you sneaking to go see them, you know, type shit. So it's like it's very different now. You kind of just texting or FaceTiming people you know, Snapchatting the pussy and shit, so I don't.
Snapchat me that pussy.
That's different.
It's like,
Yeah, but
you know, you kind of just,
it's just different levels to it. As in, like, you know, old days.
everything is
they had-
virtual now.
Exactly, virtual. It's not. I feel like it don't have that substance. It don't have that
Right.
meat to it. Now it's just everything on the
That's why
outside.
shit
It's
don't last.
icing nowadays.
Exactly.
So like it look good. Y'all look like a power couple, like Will and Jada. They look good on the outside. Oh my God, they do this together. They're all successful. Inside, she over there and with entanglements. So like, don't ever just look at a relationship from the outside.
Big drum roll coming up. Big drum roll. You feel me? Finally, what we've been talking about, you know, we talked about relationships now and then. We talked about expectations. We talked about social media and its effect on relationships. And now we gonna get into the meaty stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about why we think niggas and bitches cheat. Feel me? Before I step into it, I want to hear what everybody else got to say. Because me, I got my own opinions. I got my own
Go ahead.
conspiracies. I got everything going on. But hey, get your notepad out. Get your notepad out because this is something
All right.
serious.
Yeah, so the first statement I want to make is, what we just said. First of all, black men don't cheat. If a black person caught cheated, he's a boy. All right, let's get that out there. Black men don't cheat. Secondly, disclaimer cheating is I feel like men as a whole get a bad rap for cheating because we always get highlighted for cheating and we're dumb, so we always get caught in the act of cheating.
Poster job for cheating.
But the ladies, I know a lot of females. I talk about how they cheat on their dude, and they do never found out because dudes we don't go through our girl's phone for the most part, unless you insecure nigga. I ain't gonna point no fingers, or no.
Yeah, you gotta come for that.
No, wait. Did I say in the last episode I was on the phone?
Yes, he was insecure.
Nah,
So you say you did say that.
I was not.
I'll put it up on the screen. It's gonna be on the screen.
Hey, pull up on the fucking screen.
I'll put up
goddamn.
facts. I'll put up receipts.
Hey.
But like some dudes are insecure for the most part. Guys don't really check their gear. Like guys not always looking with their girl texting doing this. I feel like guys are cocky, so we just assume our females not doing that. When that don't be the case. I know several females. I told a story last episode how this girl got to do that at home, pay for everything she got, ice it out, all that stuff, and she still got niggas on the side. And nigga would never guess she cheated because he like, I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga because he is compared to other niggas. He that nigga. He doing good, but she still one other niggas. She got hood niggas. You got niggas for the bam. You got niggas for house and the money. So like,
All caps.
So I feel like a lot of guys get a pretty much some of the guys get a bad rep for cheating. But I feel like women be the one low key in the cheating realm really going crazy. And niggas just don't trip off it. They niggas just dumb.
Hey.
How y'all feel? Y'all give you what's y'all takes?
Yeah, what's y'all takes? What's y'all takes?
Nigga, this shit blow me away, man.
Who else got something to say? Cause you know me, I got a motor mouth, so.
All right, let's go. They scared over here. They scared
let
over
us say
here.
down low. It look like something on your mind.
Yeah, we gotta go there.
Like I said, black men don't cheat. I feel
You
like
didn't say that. He said that.
I feel like it's 50-50.
He said that.
Cool. This was the first one throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? We a team.
Okay.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't cheat.
Like, man, don't cheat.
Only thing I cheat on is text.
Nigga, since a young nigga.
But yeah, shit, I don't
Take
really
a
got
shot
no
from
real
Black
nothing to
Women.
say on that.
Red flag.
I feel like you hit it on the note. Like, you feel me? Niggas be really so cocky, think they doing everything right, then you so much better than the next nigga. You think
But-
she ain't doing shit.
But here's my question, bro. I didn't talk about
Even if you
cheating in
is
general.
doing
My question is, why do you think niggas cheat though?
Ooh, now why?
I think the women
To be honest, I feel like it's a million different reasons for
But to touch on what he said though, some dudes do be insecure, but kudos to the dudes who are not insecure and controlling to
Most
their
dudes,
women,
for sure.
especially if your woman holding you down. You know, we don't need that extra stress on us. However, there are dudes out here who are very controlling.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put no names out there. I just feel like I've been in experiences where I've witnessed females, you know, going through just some old other bullshit over a nigga who is just like, you're the one. I feel like that energy is coming from somewhere. Why are you conjuring up this feeling that I'm doing something behind your back and I'm literally with you all the time, like kissing the fucking ground you walk on, nigga? I'm confused.
Yeah.
What the
But
fuck? That shit is stressful.
I don't mean to cut you off. Like I still want you to continue, but my thing is, if somebody ever suspects you of doing something and they feel guilty, they're probably doing it themselves. Because why would you feel like that?
Exactly.
Other than that, yeah.
You're either thinking about contemplating, they contemplating before they do it. That's why they looking through your shit, or they done already did it.
I feel
FYI.
like that's a reason dudes probably start fucking around because women be doing hella defensive shit before something happened because of prior relationships. You know what I'm saying? So they just came to this new relationship like, nigga, you doing this, and this. And you like, damn, I go to work, you still be playing this video game, nigga sipping my drink. I've been chilling. Go to smoke with my partners. You feel me? But
I mean, that's a great point there because, you know, I fight women, everybody probably heard soul ties. Like, sometimes in your past relationship, you are traumatized and it carries over, you got PTSD in some sort. So even if you get a good nigga, because you've been traumatized by a bad dude, you just assume it's a good nigga, it's too good to be true, he must be doing something. And sometimes you put so much pressure on the other dude, like, damn, you tripping every night, y'all might as well be doing some shit because you feel that way. Right. I'm not saying he is going to do it from that point on, but you put him in a bad situation, and that's what also causes fights and breakups. Like, you don't trust him anyway. Without trusting him,
and I don't blame you for it.
And I don't blame women for doing it.
The way they feel.
But I feel like women gotta accept the fact that every man can't, you feel me, reach what they want a nigga to reach as far as support. You get what I'm saying? Because like women that's been too broken, need a lot of help to get back.
Yeah,
So like there need to be a communication between the two parties. You feel me? Like
but
you said,
you gotta make sure you up for that task.
You talk to the woman about the shit, woo woo, and the woman might try to brush it off like y'all said, and then now that create the divide. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. I feel like it do come from communication between each other. Yeah, they do gotta express each other, talk about the things they've been through, all this shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
But also back to like why men cheat. I'm gonna go in real quick.
Yeah, that's good.
I think why men cheat is actually pretty interesting because one of it is a pure thing as a man or dog. You can go into that and say, man, sometimes they don't cheat because they love a different girl or the girl's better than another girl. Sometimes I'm like, damn, that's something new. Even though it can be better, it can be worse. It's like you driving a Ferrari, but then like, damn, that Honda Civic over there look like that. I look about these. Ooh, I know this not better than my Ferrari, but I'm not saying that's a great philosophy or a great thing to go by.
Yeah,
but that's not so way
I'm switching my Ferrari for
like,
Honda Civic. I'll tell you that right now.
But some guys is fucking missing out. Even they not missing out. Even when they not missing out, they feel like they missing out.
Exactly.
So I think that's why some dudes cheat. Some dudes, just like girl or woman, they feel like they just not happy. And some men they not brave enough or strong enough to break up with their woman. They kind of keep them holding them down, even though they're not happy. So they start finding other ways to cheat, or they start emotionally cheating with other females. They try to do other things. They kind of feel scared in that way, and then they just they break up with them. As in some men is like, okay, I'm over you. I don't feel like cheating. I'm just gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? But some dudes like, I'm gonna keep you around because I don't want to break your heart.
You know, like now we get into it. Like now that it's like my spotlight, I would say here's what I gotta say about cheating. All right. First off, I'm gonna say this: I have never cheated in my life. Never have. I never will, because at the end of the day, I really just don't see a point in cheating. Like, if I want to go ahead and fuck with something else, like, I'm gonna just break up with you and fuck with something else. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I think the main reason why a lot of cheating happens today is because it's a lack of communication. Like we said, like, for example, I think your pussy too loose.
Like, how you telling her that? Like,
just how I said it. You gotta say it, bro.
You can't freak me
I think your pussy too loose or some shit like that. I think that shit stank. But here's the thing. Here's the truth though. Even though I said that about females, but here's what females told me about their dudes and shit like that. For example, some girls don't like it when dudes have a straight dick. Like, for example, some girls like it when a nigga has a curve on his dick.
Leave a nigga for that.
I know that you're taking a turn, but I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know the specifics. I'm just letting y'all know the specifics. Like, this is real though. This is real though.
It looks like you did it.
It ain't even the fact of who I'm dating. Have I been cheated on before? Nigga, do the math. How about that? But other than that,
That ain't the answer.
That's not.
hey, worry about yourself, goddammit. All right, alright. But
I don't think I have.
nah, like all jokes aside,
I don't think I have.
You know that.
all jokes aside though, that it really comes down to that shit, because some people have different preferences and shit like that, and then to put on top of it, it's the human nature to like other people.
She like
you
it's
feel me?
like it's too loose. Like you're not big enough. That's why it's loose to you. It's tight to other niggas.
I don't even have to say it.
Hey, look. If you want a goddamn fist up your vagina, just go ahead and say it, alright?
No.
But hey, look, I gotta do reviews on my part, so I ain't worried about it.
That's what they gonna say.
I ain't worried about it.
That is what we all say, bro. Niggas we have the same lines, bro.
But your girl talking about
Hey, nah, I ain't got no worry.
Okay.
But Shirley,
tell that nigga.
But I mean, like I said, like, if we can bring it back, like for real, it's really simple shit like that. Like for example, I feel like it's
you went broke. Your dick's not big enough.
Exactly. Like for example, bro.
Your stroke game.
You sound like your stroke game. What you mean you went broke?
I can say.
I only pause you about that. She said you went broke.
You went broke.
What does that mean?
Exactly what I said.
But is it how you go broke? Is it how you go broke or that you just went broke? Cause no, but look, I listen to you.
Hey, that one hit a nerve, right?
I know, but that one hit a nerve.
We specifically said, hold on. We gonna bring it all the way back to the first thing you said. You went broke.
But let's talk about that. Let's talk about that though, cause y'all heard this song, Pussy talk about city girls, right? She's like, she mentioned in the song one of the lyrics. She's like, if she said, if you go broke, this pussy gonna leave, or this pussy gonna be single if you go broke. I'm like, whoa, you supposed to be a nigga not because it's money, so why does it matter to go broke? Because you can spend on low, but you can come back up.
That's the baseline, bro. City girls.
Because he had a pussy is loose, so I'm just like, what the fuck? So it just sound like it's, I don't know.
I'm saying, you're not right. You got a great point. It's not, you're not supposed to be a woman first of all because of sexual thing. Sex does play a factor. And you're not supposed to be a nigga because of money, but money does play a factor. Let's be honest. But it's like it do strike a nerve. You know.
So if you can't provide for me, and if my pussy weak, then we don't need to be.
Yeah, but hold on. Dartise, I'm not gonna lie. Some you said did not sit right with me. Okay. I know sex is not the most important thing in a relationship, but it is definitely a part of the relationship, bro. Because if the sex game was weak, I'm not staying. I'm not staying. Damn, you telling me I gotta pick a left or right wall for me to feel good when I'm fucking that shit? I want to feel both of them motherfuckers on that shit.
Hey, that might be on your bed, brother.
Hey.
You say you gotta pick a wall because it's too loose.
You picking walls? That's terrible. Y'all niggas, I don't know.
That was a joke, but anyways. Well, hey, that concludes it for this episode. Any final thoughts before we go ahead and close it out? I know this is a long video, guys. Really appreciate you guys staying here.
Right.
We appreciate you. Don't do that, chatters. Please comment, subscribe, like, and please give us your thoughts because this is a lot of information. We got to hear everybody's thoughts.
Relationships is going on every day. People put their relationships. Y'all can learn from it. Tune in. Thanks for tuning in to Don't Do That Chat. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And until next time, remember, don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm trying to tell y'all better cut it out.
Hey, I just want to say on a side note, bro, if I ever see my bitch suck a dick on camera, bro, I'd be devastated. Oh, that's such a random ass. I was just thinking about it, bro.
I think about shit like that too.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about that.
Just
randomly going.
shit like,
Oh man, that should have.
like,
No, but I like about it. But he was looking. Wait, niggas was what they said. And he was like, I'm not good. I'm like, bitch, what you mean? But when we first started dating,
you wanna do it, right?
Slurping this shit the whole. But now,
I'm cool off you.
You used to do that shit in the movie theater right there in the corner at the red light. Like, goddamn, you feel me? I need that energy all the time.
Niggas thought they could have had the rest of their life, but that shit stopped after 1 year.
I mean, sometimes